All right, we are back with the Playbook Clinic here in Orlando, Florida. We have Coach Brian Smith from Barnwell High School in South Carolina, right? Greer, South Carolina, correct?
No, it's not near Greer. I actually,
Oh,
this is
why
going
is
to
it
take a
listed as
long
Greer?
story. I live 3 hours from where I work. Okay,
What?
long story. Short story is we win. I'm in a great program, and we win games. And my wife wants me to win games and keep coaching, but she goes to school with my grandson every day, and picks him up and takes him to school in Greenville. So I got to play. I stay with actually. I'm 54. I stay with my parents during the week. I leave out about 4:30 on Monday mornings, and then Friday nights I roll back into Green Vegas, and that's what I do every week.
Coach, that is
Wow.
amazing. I love Greenville, by the way.
Yes,
My
great city.
wife, yeah, my wife lived in South Carolina for a little bit, so we have some ties there. And her brother's a caddy at the tree farm now over there in Aiken.
Oh my.
So
Okay,
okay,
great.
great.
I
I
need to
need to
meet.
meet him right now. I need
Okay.
his number because the tree farm. I'm the golf coach. I'm a huge golf fan. Okay, we just opened Old Barnwell outside of our place. Brad
Yeah.
Snyder and that group just
Yep.
opened that, and then uh, what's the guy from Utah with the tree farm?
Yeah, I don't know
Zach
his
Blair.
name, but
Zach Blair.
yes, that's
He
it.
just so he and I messaged some on Twitter a little bit about the tree farm because that was in my old school zone.
Okay.
So again, not near Greenville, but
Yeah,
yeah.
correct.
So
It's in
I'm a
Aiken.
huge I'm a huge golfer. It's outside Aiken, Augusta, and that's kind of the area I'm in during the week. I spend weekends in Greenville.
Well, there you go, Coach. I actually, I'm a former coach. I work for a golf company now, so we do membership sales at golf courses all throughout the country. So we could probably have a good chat about different golf
We
courses I can get you
we
on.
can do one anytime you want to have a golf
There
one.
you go.
I'm on that one too.
We'll do a podcast on site in the middle of 9, right?
We can do it.
Well,
So,
perfect.
Coach, we're here at the Playbook Clinic here in Orlando, Florida. Can you talk a little bit about coming here, what you're doing here, and what you've seen so far?
Well, the big thing for me is anytime I get a chance to talk football, I want to do it. But more importantly, it gives me a chance to learn football. I just finished my 32nd year as a football coach. I think it was my 22nd as a head coach. I've been a college head coach for a couple of years, and I'm still trying to learn this game. And I believe to me that's the biggest thing. And when you give, one of my things is you never start learning. When you stop learning, you die. And I want to
Love
keep
that.
learning with everything I do. I want to learn more about the game. We were just in the room talking about run game, and a guy's drawing buck sweep up, and we don't run buck sweep. We're a 10 personnel team, but
Yeah.
we can run it. But I'm asking questions because I want to learn. And I think they say that when you're prepared and your opportunity comes, you're ready. But if
Correct.
your opportunity comes and you're not prepared, you're not ready. And to me, we may need to run buck sweep at some point. It's not what we do. It's not what we're going to major in. But when we need it, I need to know how to coach it, and I need to know how to stop it from another side too. So to me, that's big.
All about adding those tools to your toolbox as a coach.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, and those are hearing Buck Sweep is like sweet words to Matt's ear. He's an old wing T guy, so he appreciates it. So, Coach, you just talked about one thing there, but what are your main focuses and answers that you're looking for in the off season?
For us, we got to get stronger. We're going to try to get our football team stronger. We're very fortunate. We've talked about this. We have football class. Our kids lift in class. Our kids can go out with a helmet and practice in class.
It's awesome.
But we're going to have the opportunity to try some new things, to give our kids opportunities. One of the questions I told one of our coaches the other day, as we were drawing some stuff up in class, was that everybody can throw four verts, but what do you throw third? Nobody has a great 3rd and 15, but you got to
Correct.
be different in 3rd and 15.
Yep.
The quarterback sneak, unless you're the Eagles, most of the time, most of us can't run quarterback sneak everybody. So what do we do? 4th and short, 3rd and short.
Yeah.
You're going to run the football. You're going to be heavy running your self scout, but you got to find different ways to do it, different ways to line them up and when to address it, but also do it in a way where it doesn't look like you put the play in on Tuesday. It's something you do. So to me, I want simple things that our kids do and do over and over. And then as a lineman, that linemen don't care what the backs and receivers do to make the play work. They just want to know we're doubling here to here, we're stepping here. And so what I'm trying to do is provide them that opportunity and then let those skill guys make it look different for the defense.
Love that. Love that. So, Coach, are you going to any colleges this offseason to learn some stuff?
Well, Yes, I will do that. I'm probably going to visit App State. My defense coordinator is a big App State guy, and the defense coordinator at App State is a guy named Scott Sloan. He and I were at Clemson
Yep.
together. We practiced a lot more than we played, but we're good friends to this day. And so my DC wants to visit up there. I'm probably going to go up there. I will at some point end up at a Furman practice. I will some point end up at a Clemson practice where I went to school. I will most likely end up at a South Carolina practice. I just talked to the OC at Charlotte the other day about coming up and doing one of their practices. And then the other part of it is Playbook clinics. I'm actually speaking in Phoenix, so I'm trying to reach out to the Arizona State staff.
Yeah.
There's a guy who went to Aiken High School, Dyron Reynolds, who coaches their DL, who I know, and I sent him a message the other Friday. I get Thursday or Friday about, hey, if I come out a day early, can I come to practice, come sit with you guys? Because I don't know a lot. I know what Kenny Dillingham has done. I don't know a lot about their staff or anything, but to me,
Yeah.
it's another chance to talk ball. And sometimes Wofford for years was somewhat of an option wing T kind of team. Yes. And if you go over there and watch them, that's totally different than what I do offensively.
Yeah.
But blocking is still blocking.
Correct.
And then the other side, you get in a situation like that, you don't worry about scheme or what their pass play is, because I'm probably not going to incorporate it, but I can pick up something technique wise, drill wise to go with, and spend a little more time on defense too, which I really don't do a lot of, to be honest with you. I trust my cat, and he goes and gets it, and I coach offense. So
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. It's Dillingham and those guys were back there way back when, Norvell, all of those guys. My brother actually worked at Arizona State back in the day. He works like on the operations entertainment side, but I remember when all those guys were like young, like assistant coaches and GAs there way back in the day. So,
good group.
Matt, do you got any questions? I got a few more.
Coach, no, I mean, I'm okay right now.
Okay.
I don't have anything. Hold on. I got a question. Dillingham, he was at Memphis, right?
He was at Memphis with Norvell.
With
and he came to
Norvell?
Florida State.
Yeah, I got some.
He was at Auburn at one point, right? With Gus?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, so he went Memphis, Auburn, then back with Norvell to Florida State, then Oregon, and now he's at Arizona State.
I'm sorry, my mind blanked as far as questions. I'm sitting here thinking about Dillingham and the offense he was running. I apologize.
He's a big Y cross guy, in case you guys are wondering. He's big on the post on the hash at 42 yards.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um,
Today, but that's
Yeah.
good stuff. Coach, give us a story. I know you got to be a story guy.
Yeah, I'm a story guy. I can probably tell you one of my favorite stories I've been telling recently was I was at a 1A school. I'd been a college head coach. I'd been a high school head coach, and some things didn't really go right. I was in a situation where I was an OC, and the principal says, "You're our next guy." And then he didn't follow through with that. And I kind of got a little upset, so I took a little 1A job, and went to the state championship there. But a couple of years ago, 1A jobs flip real fast because of players. You lose the wrong two kids, and your season's
you're done.
Well, we were struggling. My son was one of our had played, and he had graduated, so we're playing a team. And man, it's during for some reason our district took a whole week off at week 9 in football season, and the reason they said we did it was so the band could practice for state band.
Oh God.
Okay, I don't know why that was a theory. It wasn't really my theory, but I don't want band people getting after me now. My wife was in the band, so love those people. But they we practiced and we're not in school, and we practiced on a Wednesday, and Wednesday night the kicker's mama sent me a text that said her son wasn't playing anymore because he had bad grades. Well, a bad grade to him might be like a 92 or something.
Yeah.
He didn't have bad grades, I can tell you that. He couldn't play that week, and I informed her that that's fine, but he couldn't. And our team, you know, if he don't play, he don't play. He's done. You got to take him off the team. And we don't practice on Thursdays. Okay, we do not practice. We take Thursdays off. Okay, that's just what we do every week. We don't ever practice.
No, I like it.
We do stuff in class, in our class and everything. Well, we get ready to. So we have to come out again. I'm in a 1A school. This kid's a soccer player. We don't have soccer players.
Yeah,
we got football players playing soccer. He knows how to corner kick and stuff like that. He kick a field goal, make an extra point. So we come out on Friday playing the number 7 team in the state, and we're having kicking practice out there. Like, we're trying to figure who can kick off, who can punt, can anybody kick a field goal. So I decide, first of all, we're going to fake the first extra point if we score.
Yeah.
So we have to make it look like the kicker. So I put a little kid who looks like the kicker, who's a receiver, in for the kicker, and we ran speed option. I tell the refs for the game that we're going to do it the first field goal, and the rest of them will go for 2. Well, they blow it dead and screwed the call up. So we scored, they didn't get it. So I'm mad. So we're losing this game. We're down. They score to go up 35-20 with 4 minutes to go. And, it's really a good game for us. We played pretty well.
Yeah.
So I look at my quarterback and I said, James, you're going to lead us down the field. We're going to score, get the 2-point conversion, kick, onside kick. We're going to get it. We're going to go down and score. We'll get 2-point conversion. We're going to win the game. You got 3 timeouts.
Yeah.
We get the ball. We drive down the field. Boom, boom, boom. We score. We get 2-point conversion. It's 35-28. We onside kick. Hey, our ball, baby. We got it. We drive down the field. We reach the ball out on 4th and goal, and we're that far short. We're that far short. So it's 35-28. There's a minute 12, minute 20 to go. And I got 3 timeouts.
Yeah.
So it's bad, but it's not terrible. It's doable. So we get a stop on. They run a sneak on first down. And, got a couple yards, but I bust my timeout. So they're on like the 3 or 4. So I'm down there. There's a track on the field. So I have walked down the track. I've had to screw the coach's box. I have walked down on the track. And as soon as the play starts, I sprint to the official. So I'm right there on him hollering timeout.
Yeah.
They take a knee on second down, thinking they've won the game.
Yeah.
They just want to get it out the goal at the goal line. So now they realize I've got 1 timeout left.
And they got to run a play. Yeah.
And they got to run a play. So it's like 3rd and 5. And, man, my DC told him, he said, look, they're going to run a boot. They're going to run some wing tee crap they ran, and they're going to do something. I forget what it was. We knew it, that we were all over it, and they got the first down.
Oh.
So I told the refs, hey, I'm going to call timeout. So there's I'm going to guess there's like a minute 5, minute 10 left. So they got to take 2 knees. They got to snap it and take a knee. So they take a knee. I tell the kids, be ready. And they immediately take a knee again when they shouldn't have, with about 45, 48 seconds.
Yeah.
So they got to take it again. So they go to do it again. They fumble. My linebacker jumps on the ball. We score with 0.2 seconds to go.
Oh, my gosh.
And go for 2 and win the game. So it happens. So we win 36-35. But there's 2 parts of the story that make it even better story. Remember I told you our kicker had quit?
Yeah.
So we got nobody to kick the ball. So I tell the kid who's kicking the ball, there's 0.2 seconds. Kick the ball at that kid over there.
Yeah.
He kicks the ball about a yard. So first problem, my kids all stop. Everybody stops. And I'm like, down the ball, please, down the ball.
Yeah.
Because they pick up the score. And number 2, they're throwing the ball in the end zone to win
Correct.
the game.
Now on the last play.
So
Yeah.
luckily we knocked that down. So that's one of my favorite parts of the story is the kicker, after doing all that stuff, he kicks the ball. The other part is that on Monday, I found out from my linebacker who recovered the fumble that the referee realized they snapped the ball too early. So he told the center, wait, and I will tell you when to snap it. And so he said, snap it. And the quarterback wasn't ready. That's how we recovered. The referee cost them the game.
Holy cow.
Again, not having a kicker, when we scored to make it 35-34, one of the parents in the stand starts screaming, have some guts, coach. Go for the win. Go for the win.
Yeah, we're doing that.
Extra point. We got no option here, So
we're going.
Sometimes they make the right call in the stands too.
Sometimes it's a blessing. You don't know what's going to happen. And
we got a real good kicker. He's all-state kid. He's region player of the year, all-state, now at the school I'm at now. And I always say, when you don't have a kicker, you're in 4-down territory.
Correct.
Points. When you're going for it. It makes you what you do. We tend to go we go for 2 on the first. Usually this past year we kind of fell this routine. We would go for 2 on the first extra point by running kind of a pods water bucket kind of thing.
Yeah.
Skill guys. There's no way to kick it. We had to go for 2. we'd snap it. I mean, anyway, so kind of what we did, we keep the rest of them if we need them. But when you got a kicker, it's a blessing, but it's also some of a curse because you can't be as aggressive offensively.
Yeah, no doubt. So, well, Coach, we always end everything with every coach with one question. What's the most unique thing your program does that no one else does, or not very many people do?
I think the most unique thing that our program does is our kids work. I mean, they work. Our JV kids work. Our 8th grade kids come in working. My son's a student assistant at Middle Tennessee, and he came down with me one day, and he said, "Dad, these kids work. They get after it." And everybody likes to say they work, but our kids understand how to work. They understand how to work in the weight room. They understand how to work on the practice field. And I think it's the mindset. We try to make it as big time for them as it can be. We do laundry every day. They never lift weights in the summer in dirty clothes. We get the same shorts and shirt back, and it's clean every day. And so we try to do those things to make it to where it's a big time program. And even though we're a 2A school, but I think it pays off in the end because their mentality is that they are at Arizona State, a Clemson, a Georgia, whatever,
absolutely. Well, Coach, we don't want to hold you up too long. We're going to get you back out to the clinic. But like Matt said, we're going to get in contact with you. We'd love to do like an X's and O's episode with you where we can record it maybe a couple weeks down the line and have like a full episode where we get a full 60 minutes with you.
Sounds good. We do a golf episode too anytime.
Yes.
Absolutely,
yes.
Coach.
We'll have a list of golf courses we can go.
100%.
Let's get it done.
All right. Thanks, Coach.